Thank you, Alex, and welcome to week one of Friday Night Nets. I'm Eric Graver. He is Ethan Wiles, and our first game of the week brings us to some of the best small school basketball that we have in the area, Ethan.
That's right, two of the best players in the area as well, with Akron star freshman Peyton London going up against Orangeville's D1 commit Whitney Sullivan.
Orangeville looking to move to 8-0 in conference play with a win tonight. That Division I commit Whitney Sullivan coming out with a strong start in this one, knocks down the step back three. As time expires in the first now, Peyton London goes off the glass to pull Akron within one at the buzzer, and heading into the second, London starting to lock in a three for the freshman, keeping things close but still trailing 19-16. An incredible effort from the star freshman tonight. Another basket for her here, hits the jumper. She had 29 points against one of the best teams at the 1A level, but Orangeville locked in as well. Natalie Doyle knocks down a three from the corner, heading to the second half. This one's been close throughout. Kaylin O'Haver with another Broncos three. That puts them up 27-23. Moving late into the third quarter now. Whitney Sullivan's already hit 1,000 points. I'm not sure which one it was here, but one of these rebounds was her 1,000th board. Just an incredible achievement and just another huge night for the senior. Glad she set that up late in the third. She's had 30 points in this one with 16 boards, and the Broncos stay undefeated in conference play, beating Akron 58-54.
Over to some Nick 10 girls now with the E-Rabs. They were hosting Belvedere, the Lady Bucks, start of the game. It's Belvedere's Emma Pearson. Off the steal, she's going to go coast to coast with the layup. Buck fans liking that one. You know their athletic director is too. Making the trip out to Rockford on a cold night to cheer on her Lady Bucks. Middle of the first, E-Rabs going back up off the glass, getting that bucket to go. They get on the scoreboard there. You know, the Lady Bucks trying to regroup, trying to get that win on the road. At the end of the first quarter, Belvedere with the first of her clean 3 threes tonight. The Bucks, they gallop out of Rockford with a 54-22 win.
And to the Pretzels now, coming off an upset win over Guilford, trying to keep that momentum going against Auburn tonight. Starting the second half with a quick inbound from Aaliyah Martin to Jalea Young, who gets the quick and one, but quicker response from Auburn. The junior Ava Gray knocks down that triple to take a 7-point lead. On the next possession, it's Gray swinging it out to Olivia Brown for that layup, and that calls for a quick timeout from John O'Brien as he tries to slow things down for the Pretzels, but Auburn takes over late in this one. They beat the Pretzels 61-45.
The first place Hononegah Lady Indians looking to stay undefeated in conference play tonight against Harlem. Off the jump, it's the Lady Huskies. Alyssa Fulton going to work down low. She gets the first bucket of the game for the Lady Huskies, but you know Olivia Robinson, she can shoot the ball, and she was lights out again tonight, hitting this pull-up jumper. Then off the rebound, it's Robinson again, this time for three, buries it. Then it's going to be Jordan Johnson. Eric, I know you've said her name quite a lot.
Two athletes of the week.
You know it. For the Lady Indians, fakes me out on the drive, can't get the layup to fall, but you know Jordan Dimke is there for the putback. 16 points for her on the night. She leads Hononegah to a 50-23 win over Harlem.
Hano staying undefeated in conference play, and we've had plenty of great basketball so far, but we're not done yet. Coming up, we'll check in with two contenders from the Big Northern who went head-to-head at the home of the Crusaders. We'll have more highlights when F&F returns right after the break.
We're watching Friday Night Nets on Channel 13.
We could have used a little bit of cheering at the end of that, boys. That's all right. We're still in week one, and looks like we're going to have a 4-team race in the Big Northern. We had a matchup tonight that could go a long way in deciding the conference.
That is right. Both Rockford Lutheran and Dixon entered tonight undefeated in conference play, but something had to change with the two squaring off at the home of the Crusaders. Got to start by showcasing the dads of the Lutheran cheerleaders, getting the party started at halftime, and it would set up an epic final 16 minutes. Vontez Dent going to work in the second half. He gets this tough bucket to fall. Then off the steal, it's Bane Workman. He gets the Crusaders within one with this coast-to-coast layup. Later in the game, Dent again driving, getting the foul and the bucket. We're all tied up at 32. But back come the Dukes. Austin Hicks off a beautiful pass from Darius Harrington. He too gets the and one to go. At the other end, it's Marquise Haynes showing off his athleticism, getting that layup to go. Haynes bringing it up again, and he is just so fun to watch. Woo. Gets that finger roll to go, giving Lutheran a 4-point lead, but Dixon just too much late. Bryce Felt finds Eli Davidson down low for that nifty bucket. Lutheran trying to get a stop on defense, but it's the big man, Harrington, drawing the foul. He would get the bucket here. Here comes the play from Harrington. He gets the foul and the bucket. That's the dagger. Dixon ends a 41 straight conference win streak for the Rockford Lutheran Crusaders, a 56-51 win.
A huge win for those Dukes. And elsewhere in the Big Northern, the Royal Lions hosting the Genoa Kingston Cogs. Start of the first, Rockford Christian's Elijah Doherty chucks the ball out of the paint, but comes right back to him and leaps into that one. Nice play from the junior there, and the Lions cheerleaders, Royal Lions cheerleaders, rooting them on. Later in the first, the Cogs, Kruger gets the steal from Doherty and gives Bowman a shot at that layup. He gets it to go. Rockford Christian huddling up, trying to focus up here and start pulling away a little late. And in the second, GK's tough defense really making RC sweat, but Samuels gets that one to go off the glass. Nice play there. Getting to the half now. Fans fired up. They want to see a little more. Christian Cummings helps pull up the Lions ahead. They go on to win it 73-42.
It was home sweet home for Hononegah. They went back to their old gym as they welcomed Harlem tonight. The Indians back like they never left. Darian Tholen nails the three to grab the second half lead. Huskies hot from deep too, with Boris Jankic nailing the triple. You know those Husky fans are going to like that, but Hano, they came back with some passing that will make the basketball purists proud. The extra pass finds Carter Freeland for the bucket. Hard not to cheer for that ball movement. Mateo Pereira, though, the cheerleaders loving that one too. Mateo Pereira, though, has the hot hand from three to keep Harlem close late in the third. Those Indian coaches know they'll have to score more to put this game away, though, and they know who they want to turn to for that. Eric, I know you do too. Isaiah Hui takes a break from dishing assists to bury this three. Hononegah cruises in the fourth to a 62-46 win.
Football or basketball, you can always count on Hui to get some big plays late. Cool to see that environment of the old Hano gym as well. And we still have some more Nick 10 action to bring you, including an interesting matchup at Auburn with the Knights hosting a solid Freeport team. More highlights when FNN returns right after the break. Well, Freeport's been one of the more underrated teams in the Nick 10 over the past couple of years, but they had a chance to make some noise tonight, heading to Auburn just one game back of the Knights in the standings. The Pretzels, they saved their best game of the year for Auburn tonight, leading the Knights by double digits in the fourth quarter. Auburn trying to push the pace and get back into this one, but Freeport just not giving an inch. Big rebound there from Jaden Marion. Kim Cheney trying to lead his guys back into it. That basket pulls them a little closer, but the Pretzels, they wanted this one. They were playing hard out there. They grab an upset win on the road to improve to 7-3 in conference play behind Diedrich Macon's 24 points. What more can you say about Macon? Football and basketball, he has just been making plays his whole high school career. They win this one 54-42. That's the final from Auburn.
Football stars bringing it over to the court too. A good matchup at the Blue Thunder home tonight with North hosting the Boylan Titans. Start of the third. Mustangs Adam Brown. He's going to hit this three.
That's from big shots this year.
Rather a two ball there. It might have looked like a three. Belvedere North rocking out tonight. Shout out to the band midway through the third. Boylan's AJ Provenzano shows the Titans chops for three. Look at that. Boylan knocking down a three. We go to the fourth now. Belvedere North's Braden Brown with the ball. He's going to pull one up
downtown
and swishes it. Look at that one. Belvedere North getting hyped after that one. Oh, he is very hyped on the bench. Fired up near the end of the game. Brown's back for more nylon here with another three ball.
Now that one's a three there.
Buries that one from up top. Mustangs stomp over Boylan in a 55-37 win.
And heading over to Boylan now, Lily Esparza coming off a huge game for the Titans with 30 points and 20 boards, and she was right back to work tonight. Beautiful dish out for the three ball, and when she doesn't get the assist, she just settles for the rebound and the putback, and Belvedere North knows they'll have to slow Esparza down to stay in this one, but that's easier said than done. The Titans, they got other weapons too. Elena Petalber, the hero from their big win over Byron the other night, leading the way, hits the spin move and the bucket to grow the Boylan lead. The fans making sure to take notes on that one, and Boylan rolls to another win, 53-22.
Another huge night for Lily Esparza too.
It's been a huge season for her, and our photographers scoured the area for the best highlights from the night, but only one can be our play of the week. But I guess it could be multiple rebounds, but one of those was Whitney Sullivan's 1,000th board. She is in the 1K club with 1,000 points scored, 1,000 rebounds, and another huge night for her to get a huge win over Ackwen, and it's going to be interesting to see how the 1A level shapes out on the girls' side and the boys' side. We have just some strong basketball all over the area, and tomorrow we got a good Nick 10 matchup. The Jefferson Jayhawks going up against Guilford. I know you've had a chance to watch Guilford play, and they've been a lot of fun.
Yeah,
this
they're
year.
always a fun team, and I always love their coach, too. He brings a lot of passion to that court, and I love those Vikings out there. Shout out to our John Jurgens, too, former G-Vike.
And you know what? Guilford has a chance to really pull away after Auburn's loss tonight. We'll see if they can pick up a big win. We'll have those highlights tomorrow night. Thank you for joining us for Week 1 of Friday Night Nets, and we will see you next Friday night.